Hello, welcome back to another episode. We have a battle where I'm playing with a vampire account player, and I'm playing the orcs again, but now I'm playing the Bloody Hand tribe. Let's go right into it. It's a smaller map. Let's go look at what my enemies have over here. We're looking at 3 steam tanks. We're looking at a Hellstorm rocket battery, 1 hammer of the witches, a great cannon. We're looking at a luminarch of Heesh, and they're all unleashing upon my vampire account ally, who's taking damage already. I'm beginning to move up on the left flank, trying to use the trees as a bit of cover. I brought in more black orcs than usual, and night goblins too to help me out. I've been on an orc frenzy lately. They're one of my favorite factions in the game now. I love gobos, man. I do. Alright, here they come right now. We're looking at Blood Knights and a Necromancer on the right flank. They brought in Demigryph Knights that have halberds, and again, Demigryph Knights that are a regiment of renown. Oh, and then the other player brought in the steam tank, so we've got a total of 4 of them. Kind of weird, kind of an odd choice, not really what I would do. They're attacking my Crimson Killers already, killing them, as they often like to. We are playing with 20,000 gold again. And it's pretty sufficient. We have artillery hitting their handgunners. I brought in 2 bits of artillery myself. We're looking at my Goblin Rock Lobber and my Hammer of Mork. That's why we get to mork them up. Get morked. Yeah, we're hitting them. Not really killing them, but we're hitting them. They're going to be shooting at me a lot. And here's where I'm having a tougher time trying to get through because of that. They're the ones having to camp back while we charge right in. That's what we're doing. They're shooting the Claw of Nagash. We're still not in the battle yet. Yep. I used my little paint tool and I was like, I'll go over here. And he planned to go right through the middle. Which is pretty ballsy. I wouldn't have done that. That's pretty ballsy. It's a lot to fight. But we're about to find out how that's all about to play out for him. Oh, he did pause too in movement. That's kind of crazy. I wouldn't do that for sure. But you could see me getting torn the hell up. I did use a Foot of Gork over here. It did some damage, but no one died. I was going to open that a few of them would die. But not one, but it did a lot of damage. If I could have gotten another Foot of Mork through, then that would have been even better. Or is it Gork? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Okay, well now we're charging in. I had to charge in immediately. My 2 spiders over on the left flank, that's poison damage. I've got my Warzag, who they focus fire on and killed early on. I'm going to let you know that now. They focus fired and amazingly hit him easily. It's really incredible how they were able to do that, but they did. Now we're charging in. I'm using my spiders over here on the left flank to go after a few things like Volkmar and some range units. Just kidding, they don't have any over here. But they are trying to surround me. I'm charging in at various points, hitting one portion of their wall. I love that, how they can just kind of go through and die to me. It's pretty wonderful. And right now the vampire account player is moving in too. Yeah, that artillery, very handy until later. I'll have my archers hitting in as well, eventually. They're over here. I've got some Night Goblin archers, who I love very much. And if you look at it, I can beat the Spearmen. Come on now. They're very cheap, very terrible. The Crimson Killers are here, chopping people up. Steam tanks are now hitting me. I've got my Night Goblin Fanatics now flanking, or I was going to have them flank over there. Then I had to move back for whatever reason, unless they broke. No, they didn't break. Good. Alright. I'm destroying what they have up here. Various regiments of renown that belong to them that I'm currently fighting. They did break 1 spider. That's okay, though. Let's go check things out. It's a really typical battle in very many ways. The vampire account player is still fighting very hard. I'm very shocked he was able to be the greatsword, so I thought they would tear right through him. But he managed to hold together. We're looking at the Sternsman and his other various lines, just striking, hitting deep, getting them, hitting them. Doing a great job at that. Let's keep on checking it out. They're moving on through. And back here, I'm destroying their tattered souls and their Demigryph Knights who are holding. Steam tanks are still around me though. All around me are steam tank faces. I'm chasing after a few units that are trying to get away from me. Just trying to do that. My artillery's still firing from way back over here. Let me know if you prefer me going over a battle in the cinematic view. That's really a thing that I need to hear from all of you. If you like that more, then let me know. But right now, I've got my Black Orcs trying to fight a few Spearmen. Steam tanks are over here. Check out the Hellstorm rocket battery. That's doing nothing now. They might be out of ammunition. And we've got his own corpse cart just kind of chilling out and doing its thing, providing an aura. We've got the Vargeist now moving in. A little bit late for that, but hey, better late than never. Better to come in now and not be dead. If you look at it, they're just doing a great job at fighting. We've got such a varied battle going on. I mean, I've got my own little thing going on one wing. I'm fighting the 3 steam tanks largely on my own. Volkmar is just cutting through me. That's what Volkmar does. I remember the Net of Amen talk. There's that Luminarch of Heesh that managed to get away from me. I wasn't really paying attention to it at the time. Another Net of Amen talk. Still charging in. I don't really need to slow down right now. There's nothing really else to show. It's a pretty stagnant battle at the very beginning. And for the middle. Two turrets moving in. Yeah, we're just trying to hit tanks now. Terrorgeist is just kind of doing its own thing. Very good animation for it too, I might add. Alright. There we are. A lot of them are breaking. But again, we still have a lot of steam tanks to fight. A few pockets of resistance are still going on. Poking and stabbing. We're using our armor-piercing units to go after them to try to beat them up. Right now I have all my archers and everything else shooting at flagellants. If they're charging in at me, they can do a lot of damage and easily break me down. Like that. With that great chariot. Holy crap, that's metal. Pope man, get out of here. He rides right through them. That's pretty crazy. That Luminarch is still back here doing its own thing. Alright. Here we go now. Still going after them. That Luminarch shot right through. Whoa. Trying to hit like a mass of my units right now. I believe we're fighting the same 2 people that we fought in our previous match too.
As long as we draw breath, they will die.
Yeah. Got a few Graveguard fighting over here. They're being shot at even more over here. Hopefully the Vargeist will hit him in time and completely break them through. We've got that freaking steam tank that he's having to fight. I'm still having to fight a lot more. Ugh. They tired me out already. That's how we're hitting them. Volkmar's still chilling out. So yeah, at least when I press down spacebar, I can get rid of that and I can show you the health bars. We're barely holding on. I've got a few flagellants to kill. I got more Night Goblins moving in. But Volkmar comes through again. Did I add in an animation from the back? A warrior priest actually smacking people from behind? Feels like they did. It's pretty funny. But yeah, he broke me. Alone. Oh, you hit a few skeleton warriors. Good job. Vargas is still up here. I don't know, chilling out maybe. I'm over here looking at what now? A few Blood Knights charging in, fighting a few of their Sterling's Revenge. Silver Bullets are over here, charging forward. If you look at it, there's not a lot left. Do I have things left? Hell yeah, I do. Black Orcs, still trying to fight steam tanks. When you have that many, it's just going to take a little while. We took out 2 of them. There's 1 more to go after. It took forever. That was like the majority of my fighting, having to fight a friggin' steam tank, and Volkmar was taking like no damage at all. I don't know how we held. I lost Warzag pretty early on, but I held on. I don't know how. I really don't know. Here comes the Terrorgeist. The steam tank is nearly down. He's bringing in Graveguard, which is going to be great armor piercing to finally get it down. Volkmar's not going to be here for too much longer, I don't think. Doesn't matter if he's doing well on his own. A little bit late for that. He probably has like well over 100 kills. Look at the bodies on the map, okay? There's a lot of fighting going on. We fought through though. Volkmar's trying to get out, he's taking more damage. That tank, nearly done for. Come on, bash it down. You can do it. Some fleeing Black Orcs, but that's okay. I got a Vampire Count player. Another charge. Looks like they're finally about to poke it down. Volkmar, did it get you already? That was quick, man. He was doing so well. Now, well, he's gone. Wish I could have watched him drop. fairly traditional battle. They just rely too much on range when I have so much melee that I can beat them up. Now, they did take out Warzag early on, but if it wasn't for that, would have had a much easier time holding, and that would have been fine. Okay, let's check it out real quick. I lost 781. Ally lost 915. Same ally as before. I bring Silence, a great player for me to play with. I don't usually find a pub that's actually very good. Volkmar, 89 kills, not 100. This team takes a lot of kills, but it doesn't really matter if the remainder of your army is gone. That Luminarch, 119, pretty good amount. Flagellants, 99 kills, going after my Night Goblin Archers. Okay, if you look at mine, Hammer of Mork, 109, 49 for the Rock Lobber. We're looking at very few for my Spiders who didn't do as much. They were focus fired upon, which is a good choice. Black Orcs did a lot of killing. I brought in quite a few too. Six total. 9 Goblins were there to support. They did their part. Warzag did nothing. I got 81 on the 8-peak loonies. My ally, we're looking at him. His Necromancer, 92 kills. Oh yeah, he did use a Wind of Death. I didn't really catch when he did use it, but apparently he did use it, and that changed up a lot in their line. Okay, Graveguard, average amount of kills. One got quite a few, 115. We're looking at 50 over here for the Claw of Nagash, 52 for the Blood Knights, very weakened. Okay, for guys, I went over your stuff. Rowan, what about you again? It was a rematch, and we beat him again. Okay, 70 kills, not really enough. 43, not really enough. We took care of my leader. That was a good one. Steam Tank. Yeah, he was the guy who had the one Steam Tank on the Vampire Count side. And he got kind of creamed. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know if you like for me to do a cinematic review rather than having, you know, all the information present. Thank you for watching again. Don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. Your feedback is very important to me. And as always, until then.